welcome to another episode of Super Stuff Unboxed. Today we're certainly unboxing something super. It's this Marvel Legends Sabretooth. Comes with an X-Men comic, a display stand, and this thing is old. It's currently 2025. And this thing has a 2003 date on it. This is over 20 years old, and we're going to see this thing opened together on this recording. Super exciting. But before we do, remember, this Marvel Legends Sabretooth was the first awesome Sabretooth that they put out there. This is back when there was just Toy Biz. But speaking of old school awesome Sabretooths, Marvel Legends currently has this Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Sabretooth you can get, and this Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth you can get at a reasonably cheap price. Cool classic Build-A-Figures with each, and I really like the fact that there's two Sabretooth heads with this one. So it's cool to see all of these figures together. But speaking about cool to compare Sabretooths, this isn't the classic look that most people do enjoy. Sure, it was classic, but this look, this is what people want to compare. These Sabretooths right here. And if it were up to me, I would just unbox them all. Maybe even record it and show everybody what it looks like inside. So like and subscribe to the channel if you're a Sabretooth fan. Personally, I like pairing these Sabretooths with this pretty astonishing Wolverine. Check out this character's unboxing on this channel. Another super old Toy Biz style Marvel Legends. The color on him is just much more Sabretooth compatible in my mind, specifically the Sabretooth. Sure, everyone's got their own opinion. This classic Marvel Legends is also about the same era as what we're about to unbox today. So tons of amazing Sabretooth options for fans out there just under the scope of Marvel Legends. And this classic one hopefully unboxes without any breaks as well as this Wolverine did. Sure, there were some warped claws, but that's fixable. All right. Fingers crossed, it is now. All right, fast forward a little bit, since this was a 20-year-old figure in a shell, we cut off with the giant scissors 3 strips, opened the package that was over 20 years old, pulled out this amazing Sabretooth card that happens to be the characters on the back of the included comic book. It was series specific. And check out Sabretooth's power. Super cool. I'm gonna keep this. It also says, look at this, 2003. Definitely keeping it. Currently 2025. X23 then, just to put up against Sabretooth. Looks like just a little bit behind in the fighting skills, a little bit behind in the strength and durability. And then here, Wolverine versus Sabretooth, straight up. Take a look, compare them. All right, it's cool that we get those. Speaking about cool things that we get, it's cool that we get this awesome looking comic book featuring Jim Lee art, our favorite ink, not for resale, but super cool. Super excited about that. Also, this set piece is one of the better set pieces. It's got some real heft to it. Looks like one peg here, a peg here, a peg here. 1, 2, 3 Marvel Legend size foot pegs. Okay, and now the character itself has been, honestly, it was run under some hot water, and that's why it's not coming right out of the shell like you usually see on the channel. It's still a little bit wet. I guess you can see in some spots. I was just really afraid of some joints breaking. The shoulder. What a weird shoulder design that was. But I love, for how old it was, the amount of articulation. They definitely improved the hips over time. But look at how long ago they were doing the toe bends. And look, individually articulated index finger and thumb. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's right. Individually articulated thumb, index finger. Wow, that's a lot of hand articulation. I'm not sure how I feel about it all, but quite a bit of articulation for the time. This is absolutely some super stuff. Super excited about this guy. So many Wolverines. Thank you for watching Super Stuff Unboxed. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. Let's take some pics.